4 newborn kittens were found in the yard without a mother cat. She never came back for them, and they were too small. A local resident turned to California animal activists who specialize in kittens. When I found out that the kittens were only 5 days old and without a mother, I ran to get them, said Mary's coordinator. One of the kittens was exceptionally small compared to the others, thin, fragile, and cold to the touch. I spent about 20 minutes in the car, warming it up, and left only realizing that the critical danger had passed. A boy named Jinsik immediately showed himself as a fighter, recovered, but to some extent he was still hanging in the balance. After spending a week on droppers, Jinsik began to gain weight and even perked up. Within the first month of adoption, the little miracle kitten surpassed the 200-gram mark and was officially off life support. As the kitten grows, a change in the color of its coat becomes noticeable. He was not born with this syndrome. It is probably due to their extreme weakness and pain in the first week of life. Our vet suggested that the kitten may have sepsis, and for the first week he was given fluids every 1 to 2 hours and also given lots of general strengthening medications. During his recovery, Jinsik was inseparable from one of his brothers, who became his greatest support. Whenever the weak kitten needed hugs or comfort, his brother Velvet was there to lend a helping hand. Velvet has been Jinsik's steadfast protector since day one. When Jinsik became sick or his illness got worse, Velvet came to his protection. Thanks to the tutelage of activists and the unconditional love of his brother, Jinsik eventually doubled his weight. Having doubled in size, he was still the runt of the litter. At 9 weeks old, the miracle kitten is finally big enough to move on to the next stage of life, to find a forever family. They weren't easy, but I learned something important. Sometimes we need to slow down and live a day, an hour, or a current action. We need to celebrate the small successes and never lose hope.